The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone's around the scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Gordon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. They go with Chubb on second down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. You better come home next time, son. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the off.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cook.
No,
he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Cook following the penalty. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gordon. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
18 Gator. 54. I know he ain't got it. Jim. 61, matchbox. Go.
To throw on second down, Gordon. Now he'll escape to his right. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll run with Cook. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They try again with Cook. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun on third down, Gordon. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. To throw on third down, Gordon. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Vikings send out their punter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings send out their punter. DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. His first.
That was so lucky, yo. What the fuck?
Catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints first down.
They go quickly here out to Moore. The completion good for
It
3
worked.
and it's second
Kinda.
down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A run for Nick Chubb. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. In on the stop, Vernon Hargreaves.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
Can't even get mad about that. It was in the fucking gap before I even got the ball.
On the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Murray. And an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is the playoffs. Fuck that. I have more of a lead on right.
On second down, it's Johnson.
Ah!
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by
Audibles aren't working right.
Number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's right.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Trucks over him. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
No, you sad about it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
Oh, what the?
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience
that ass.
here,
let's go.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Whoa.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orbit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gordon.
Yes.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3 down, 3 down.
Look, squeeze. Now.
Operating from the gun. Gordon. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Let's go.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson, they'll throw again. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Oh, I knew. Once I saw that, oh man. Once I saw that animation, good shit.
Graves with a pick. And his guys have got it back look at the closing stages of the first half.
I gave up position.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
Tackle, baby.
Will, and I think a lot
Come on, dog. What are you trying to do? You're not
take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
2nd and 6. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Let's go.
And this is going to
Defense, man. Let's go defense.
Complete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. They'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And again, it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They go with a fullback line. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, that was dangerous.
Good defense, man. Good shit.
Picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he's going to be brought down. Back back at his own 6-yard line.
Any weapon?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On the carry.
Let's go, Cole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the
Man, I
line
wish
of
I could have got that
scrimmage.
breakout game with him.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Indy.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, lock it. Check 24. Ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man
Think
or
about it,
zone.
think about it,
Eventually
think
that
about
becomes
it.
Man on man, and you got to trust yourself and
All right.
go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And how about this? 4th and long.
Come on
and
there.
they're going to go for
Let's see it.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Let's go.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How
It's
many
crazy.
more can they make?
Punt the
They
ball,
put
man.
themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. This is taken at the 15.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm going to run you over. Over.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, that's scared.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Mike.
From the 22.
Oh, shit.
Jackson buying time to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the
What?
offense backwards.
What did I do?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the
Catch try.
30-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the safety creep. Kill.
Chubb on the counter. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Let's get it.
He's got a first
Let's
down
go.
and then some at midfield. It's a pickup
Gotta
of
find the hole,
17
baby.
and a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Get rid of it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready. Pittsburgh. Watch my board. Let's go, Brandon. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Let's go. Mike. 37. Check 37.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Keep my foot on his neck or play really safe? Took away that lane.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll let this go for the end zone, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's get it, baby.
Saints touchdown.
Keep my foot on his neck.
Marquise Goodwin, 33 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Let's go.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round.
Go off, Brett.
I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and
Go
done.
on.
They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly
Get him,
is.
get him. Let's go. Eat his ass up, pause. Eat his ass up in the most paused way possible. Let's get it, baby.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Gordon.
Let's go. Good defense, Josh.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in
Good
sync.
pass.
The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Oh, that's it.
But defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
Yeah, baby.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his
Go off,
3rd
Brett.
sack here tonight. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense.
Oh, my God.
See what I did there?
He needs better protection.
Look at that.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball.
Keep going off, Brett.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Ah, let me get
For
that.
Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown,
Game over,
New
baby.
Orleans.
That's the coffin. That's the nail in the coffin.
Thomas, 35 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We got this.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
Oh, my
any
God.
way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
Oh,
Just
my
go
God, I
and
went
be
the wrong
loose with
way.
the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Gordon. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well,
now they'll try the end around.
Woo. Let me get that.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
no. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Joker.
They run. Chubb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Haven't even been able to really run this
good
one.
Enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Chubb, and an alley to run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense.
Because this nigga keeps crying.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And they will take a knee here. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Watch the screen.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And they take a knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. If someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cook.
Let's go.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback.
One fluke little run because I got blocked in the fucking back.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake. Gordon. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. This quarterback now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to give him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
He's about not kicking it.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.
I'm sitting here thinking I put the dagger in the coffin. He over here bitching. Three linebackers have picks. Yikes. See what I can get him. Nice. Yeah. Nice. That's 3 pursuit. Put him in the box. Let me eat. I don't know what seed I was. I don't know how I play. I'm assuming Card's got a higher seed than me. Oh no, he was the last spot. So he's 6 and 3. Guess 4 and 5 played. Just now. Okay, cool. I think I'll play Gutter next. Let's see. Nice. Two weeks. But then he's got running backs galore. What? Nice. Nice. Defense stacked. No CMC. Just in case. You don't have Adonis. Speed everywhere, but I'm not worried about that. Whatever is end rounds. Mike Davis. Sheesh. Sheesh. He's nice as shit. Like his team.